So here's an absolutely crazy project that I thought you guys would like to see. We had to lift this 39,000 pound lift and put it inside of these courtyards. Because of some crazy architecture and this being a secure facility, we couldn't really just drive these lifts in here. And in full disclosure, this was not one of my projects. I was hired to be a drone operator with Southeast Drone Works to clean some more inaccessible areas. But I was here on site and helping the guys out whenever we were doing these major lifts where we were picking up lifts by crane that weigh 39,500 pounds and lifting them up over 6 stories to deposit them into courtyards. First off, my hat's off to Southway Crane and Rigging. These guys were jam up. They were absolutely just fantastic riggers and crane operators. Really enjoyed working with them for the day. They had total confidence. Just really amazing guys to work with. Now think about these counterweights right here. These counterweights weigh 12 tons apiece. Literally, that's 24,000 pounds of counterweights they're putting. And they're putting like 3 or 4 of these counterweights on the backside of this crane. Now this 85-foot Genie lift, again, it's 39,500 pounds. Let's put that in perspective. I drive an F-250 that weighs in around 6,500 pounds. That's like 6 of my trucks at one time. But again, these guys were such the consummate professionals. We needed to put this 85-foot lift into a small courtyard, which also involved lifting it over 5 stories of building, and because of the hill features of there, putting it down 6 stories into a courtyard. So this was a really technical, crazy lift. High stress, high cost, but also it had to be done because without these lifts, the interiors of these courtyards couldn't get painted like they needed. This is a real slow and steady operation, and you could probably imagine that if with one misstep, with one hard swing, all of a sudden walls start coming down whenever nearly 40,000 pounds bump into it. So you've really got to be on your toes. And again, these guys from Southway Crane and Rigging were just amazing to work with. But all through the whole process, they just did a fantastic job on there. Got these lifts set into place. Really funny part of it is there's actually 2 different courtyards. So we put 2 lifts in 2 different courtyards that day. Some of this area isn't accessible by drone. Some of it's not accessible by lifts. Again, they hired Southeast Drone Works for us to come out there and fly some of these backside areas of the property that we can't even get a lift into by crane. There's just too much of an elevation change, and frankly, they don't make cranes big enough to do what we needed to do on this job. But again, I was just really fortunate to be a part of this. Really enjoyed watching this work take place. You realize that it's a great big world out there, and there's just really a lot of amazing things that happen. Hey, thanks for watching this video. And by the way, if you haven't done so already, hit that like, hit that subscribe, and stick around and watch what all we put out here at the Spray Wash Academy channel. Thank you. Also, remember, whenever you're in need of professional drone services, whether it be thermography or even drone pressure washing, keep Southeast Drone Works in mind. We fly so you don't have to. Give us a call, let us check out your project, and we can offer you an affordable solution for getting your high jobs done. We'd love the opportunity to work with you. Thanks so much for watching this video.